Hi everybody, it's Gina and I'm back with just a quick video, and today I'm going to be talking about my wandering Jew plants. Now most people use these as potted plants or plants for hanging baskets, but a few years ago I took a few cuttings and I simply just threw them on the ground. And you're looking at what I now have. And this is just one area of the yard where I have the wandering Jew. Now this location has undergone quite a few transformations in the last couple of months alone. I've planted different vegetables in this area. I've completely ripped out the wandering Jew, leaving just a few pieces for them to come back. And you'll see the few transformations that it's undergone. Right here I had some kohlrabi. Those have since been harvested, and over the next couple of weeks Spanish needle began to grow in that area, and once I was happy with all of the harvesting that I had to do, then that Spanish needle was removed. But you can see just how far the wandering Jew has spread in just a short period of time. Now this wandering Jew, for some people it's a pest that you just can't seem to get rid of, but I absolutely love this plant. It is a lowest maintenance, or I should say absolutely no maintenance whatsoever. If you want, you can just let it run. Now right now it's about, I think, 50 degrees outside, and it is supposed to drop down to 39 degrees tonight. So tomorrow morning some of this might be really um, beaten up by the cold weather, so I may end up having to pull a lot of it out and throwing it away. But it just comes back. It doesn't kill it completely. So you can see right here, after I've harvested all of the Spanish needle and cleared that area out, the wandering Jew it's just taken off with a vengeance. I just love this plant. It keeps going and keeps going, and a lot of people, really consider it a pest, but I think it's just absolutely it's a gorgeous plant. This is my backyard where I took a couple pieces and just threw onto the ground, and it's now wandering in between the ferns and a few of the bromeliads. Now this is one area that I do try to keep kind of neat, but I kind of love the unfinished look that it has back here, so I just let it go. It also has some purple heart that you're looking at right there, and I'm going to be talking about those in another video. But you know how you can't go wrong with the wandering Jew, and to me you just can't have enough. So what happens when it creeps through the fence onto my neighbor's side of the fence? I simply go back there and I clip off all of the pieces that are peeking through the fence, and I either throw them away, or I take them and I put them into a pot, or I find another spot in the garden that I think might need a little bit of help, and I throw them down there, and within a couple of months I have a whole other batch. So what I decided to do with these ones that I cut was just simply to pot them up. Some of them will put into some water for a later time, but I went ahead and just pot a few pieces. Now, most people would just use some tiny pieces and put in there, but I kind of wanted to have a full pot from the get-go, a full, nice full a nice full pot of the wandering Jew pieces. So I tended to put in larger pieces, and I put them a lot closer together. Most people would probably just put one tiny piece and just allow it to grow and fill in, but I wanted a lush look from the get-go. It is very easy to propagate this plant. All you need are a few cuttings, and you either put them into some soil in a pot or you put them into the ground. All I did was simply throw a few pieces onto the ground. I did not even dig a hole and put them in. I just simply threw them down, and within a few weeks I had a full area of wandering Jew. You can see just how lush this pot looks after just a few days of having these planted. And what you're looking at here in this area is just a couple cuttings that I threw on the ground again, and they managed to just take off. And within a few months, I'm going to have a full area completely covered with Wandering Jew.